Good morning, guys. Our winter weather advisory has been canceled. So again, that threat for the snow is really dwindling out there this morning. See, we did get some snow to accumulate officially in Springfield. We've got 0.2 inches of snow, and it's mainly on the grass. The roads are doing fine. It's 30 degrees in Springfield right now on those steady north winds. You can see the camera is moving. We've got, again, that snow is pretty light. Flurries or some light snow showers from Stockton and Camdenton up towards Clinton. But what we're finding is the snow is sticking to cars and grass. The roads are mainly wet because those road temperatures are above freezing. You could have some slick spots on the bridges and overpasses, though, because that is where those are the locations that get colder faster. It's 30 degrees in Springfield right now and 32 degrees in Branson. We're looking at clouds through dismissal. 36 degrees and mostly cloudy will be way below average for this time of year. We drop to 20 degrees overnight tonight, and then by tomorrow, a couple of more clouds. Temperatures in the middle and upper 40s, so temperatures work on recovering Thursday and Friday, a little bit closer to average. We'll keep clouds and maybe a spotty shower or two, but most of us wind up staying dry. Then we'll have a really big boost in temperatures by the weekend. That warm up sends temperatures into the lower 60s by this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Our next storm comes with some rain Monday and Tuesday. Joe, Lauren.
We want to start off now with a live look at road conditions to see how that fifth of an inch is impacting roads.
Yeah, the weekend looks nice, but let's get through it today here. We look at how things are just wet out there in the Springfield area. You may notice some snow on your car as you head on out today, though, right?
Yeah, so just give yourself a little bit of extra time to use the defrost, quick use of your brush, or did you have to use the scraper this morning?
No, it was all windshield wiper, so that's always good,
that's even
right?
better. Yeah, so just give yourself time to do that. But more than not, smooth sailing for your Wednesday morning commute.
In your rural areas, just a note to watch out and use that extra caution as well. Your education coverage now. Missouri State is hosting its annual career fair later on today.
Color 10's Nija McDonald joins us now to share what to expect and how students can attend. Nija.
Well, good morning, Lauren and Joe. Today's Career Expo will feature close to 200 recruiters from a variety of fields. And the event isn't just open to MSU students. Now, students from Drury, Evangel, Southwest Baptist, and College of the Ozarks are also encouraged to attend. Director of MSU's Career Center, Kelly Rapp, says face-to-face interactions with potential employers are key. Rapp says events like this provide students with one more way to stand out when searching for internships and future jobs. She says today's recruiters will represent a wide range of fields.
Of course, students can submit resumes online through application systems. LinkedIn is a great way, but that face-to-face connection really helps. So students can hand their resume, get some business cards, follow up later, and then refer back to the fair. Like, hey, I met you at this Career Expo. So that helps the recruiters really see that the student is motivated and really means business.
Well, today's fair will be at the Springfield Expo Center from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. And again, students from all majors and class levels are encouraged to attend.
All right, thank you, Nija. In today's medical coverage, health officials today warned that the spread of the novel coronavirus, now known as COVID-19, into the United States is certain. The CDC says it's not a matter of if, but rather when, urging the country to begin preparing. Right now, the health department doesn't see the novel coronavirus as a big risk to the community. That's mostly because there has not been any confirmed cases in Missouri. They're working with local medical professionals, though, to monitor the outbreak. It's important to remember that there are multiple strains of the coronavirus, and in fact, the common cold is technically a coronavirus. This new strain, COVID-19, is one most people have not been exposed to. Kendra Finley with the Springfield Greene County Health Department says they will be prepared if it makes its way to Missouri.
There are no cases in Missouri. So what we look at is what is the risk that is currently present and what do we need to plan for. This is our expertise. We operate behind the scenes. We have expert staff. We are committed to do this. We are literally on call 24/7, 365. We want to assure the public that we are ready to respond to this if and when it gets here.
Story with your right to know now. Missouri is joining a multi-state investigation into the e-cigarette company Juul. The Attorney General believes the company is marketing its vaping products to young kids. Now, according to a CDC report, 1 in 4 high school students actually do admit to vaping. 39 states in total are now looking into how Juul markets to younger clients.
The third batch of untested sexual assault kits in Missouri has been sent to a private lab for testing. They were gathered in St. Joseph this week, 127 of them, as part of a statewide initiative to review thousands of rape kits that have been sitting in police custody for decades. The same thing has already been done in Springfield and Joplin.
23-year-old Eddie Davis from Republic is accused of severely harming a baby as police say he shook the child too hard. The baby's mother noticed something was wrong last week and took it to the hospital. Doctors found a brain bleed consistent with shaken baby syndrome. It also had bruising all over its body. Davis was arrested shortly after and is now facing child abuse charges. Police say he admitted to shaking the baby because it wouldn't stop fussing. The baby had only been in foster care for 2 weeks.
A Springfield contractor has been sentenced for defrauding the elderly. Timothy Mundy will spend 12 years behind bars for scamming a homeowner in Brighton, Missouri. He said he would build a metal roof for thousands of dollars, took money and never returned. As it turns out, he pulled that scam in total on 10 people.
In 3 years, all Springfield residents will have a chance to use a new broadband model with a project called Springfield Net Fiber Expansion. SpringNet is a division of city utilities that provides internet service to customers with high bandwidth needs. It will add over 1,000 miles of fiber optic lines in Springfield, touching nearly 115,000 points, so that almost every home and business will have access to fiber. The project will not increase utility rates, and it's entirely funded by tenants who lease the fiber from CU and SpringNet.
Larger reach, we know that many cases businesses are using software as a service, so they're using Amazon Cloud services like that. This allows them to have that service at light speed. It's exponentially faster than what a lot of people would experience on a cell phone or some other traditional speed.
Currently, City Utilities is installing these fiber optic lines in North Springfield along the I-44 corridor. After that, City Utilities will continue to move throughout the city in the next 24 to 36 months.
Let's take a look at what's coming up after Daybreak.
I'm Anthony Mason. Coming up, financial guru Susie Orman in Studio 57. Her new ideas for your retirement and why she decided it was time to work less. That's coming up on CBS This Morning.
Top trend today is Ash Wednesday. Also kicks off Lent. It all flows together. You were doing a little research yesterday, right?
Yeah, we were talking.
The progression from Christmas to now.
Yeah, the 12 days of Christmas starts on Christmas, guys. I always thought it was ended then, but because all the songs go away, you know what I mean? So the 12 days of Christmas starts the 25th and ends the 5th. Then you have the Epiphany and Carnival season if you live down in New Orleans like my sibling does. You know what I mean? So that goes until Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday. Now we got Lent.
Now we got Ash Wednesday. So if you see people with ash on their foreheads today, that is they are Catholic and celebrating Ash Wednesday. A lot of people will also be fasting today. And then from now until Easter, traditionally in the Catholic Church, no meat on Ash Wednesday. And then on Fridays up until Easter as well.
I'll start getting texts every Friday from Mom. No meat today.
Oh, that's good. She gives you a reminder.
Always.
Right?
I always get a reminder.
I would think so.
Don't eat meat.
And you know what? Easter is April 12th, I believe. And hopefully by then we're looking at nice weather. This seems to have been drudging on for a while, Elisa, these days in the 20s and 30s.
Yeah, it's going to be another cold one out there today. We've got the snow exiting and the roads are fine. It's 36 degrees by dismissal still, cloudy and still cold. Temperatures get better Thursday and Friday. We keep some clouds and then they get real better. Is that good English? It doesn't matter, right? It's going to be real nice. Saturday and Sunday temperatures in the lower 60s. A couple more clouds on Sunday.
We're just focused on the good weekend, right?
That's right. Thanks for tuning in to start off your hump day. We'll see you back here at midday.